Welcome to LFC Transfer HQ, your ultimate source for all things Liverpool FC transfers. Like and subscribe for more football updates. Our first news is Liverpool could enter race to sign mind-blowing £70 million Arsenal target. Liverpool could join Arsenal in the transfer battle to sign RB Leipzig forward Benjamin Sesko this summer, journalist Ben Jacobs has revealed. The Premier League winners are believed to have earmarked the Slovenia international as a potential option in their search for a new striker and could move for him if other targets prove unattainable. Liverpool are also monitoring Newcastle's Alexander Isak and Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike, but have not ruled themselves out of the race for Sesko, who is now the subject of concrete talks between Leipzig and Arsenal. The mind-blowing 22-year-old is expected to cost an eye-watering fee this summer, as his variable release clause, based on appearances and goals, has reportedly increased to as high as £70 million. Jacobs, speaking on the Done Deal show, has not ruled out the possibility of Liverpool entering the race for Sesko and rivaling Arsenal for the 22-year-old striker. The biggest question mark will be over the number 9 and if they can genuinely go for Alexander Isak. Will they drop the £100 million that Frankfurt are asking for Hugo Ekitike? They could even enter the race for Benjamin Sesko, even though it feels like Arsenal are more advanced on that one at the moment. Liverpool have been one of the busiest Premier League clubs in the market so far, having welcomed Bayer Leverkusen star Jeremy Frimpong as their first summer signing and currently chasing two more exciting deals. The Reds are in advanced talks to make Bournemouth fullback Milos Kerkez their second arrival and remain engaged in negotiations for Leverkusen midfielder Florian Wirtz. The Germany international was the subject of a £109 million bid from Liverpool last week and could soon become the most expensive signing in the club's history, surpassing the £85 million they paid for Darwin Núñez in 2022. Wirtz is believed to be prioritising a move to Liverpool this summer, despite interest from Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our second news is Liverpool open talks with AC Milan over winger. Liverpool are set for a summer attacking overhaul. The Reds have got ambitions to add Florian Wirtz to the squad, with Bayer Leverkusen asking for a British record £126 million fee. Sporting director Richard Hughes and head coach Arne Slot won't be stopping there, however. There are plans to add a high-quality No. 9 too, with Hugo Ekitike, João Pedro and Alexander Isak linked, but outgoings will be required. FSG are not prone to splashing out unless money can be recouped in sales. And several Liverpool stars will rightly be fearing for their futures at the Premier League champions. Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota, for example, will be surplus to requirements since a new forward is arriving. One or both of those strikers will be sacrificed to make room in the squad and in the budget. Chiesa linked with quick return to Italy. Transfer talk is also increasing around Luis Diaz, with Barcelona's attempts to talk to the Reds rejected but a sale not ruled out. And Federico Chiesa could be set for a quick return to Serie A. The Italian, 27, only arrived at Anfield in September but has scarcely made an impact. Although he scored a goal in the EFL Cup final, he made only 6 Premier League appearances, for a total of just over 100 top-flight minutes. It was speculated that the Italy international would be let go back in January with several Serie A clubs interested. He stayed put and his contract, which extends to 2028, is reportedly too rich for the majority of interested sides. AC Milan in talks over Chiesa. But it looks like AC Milan are back at the table. According to a new report in Italy, the Rossoneri have opened talks with Liverpool over a loan deal for Chiesa. The Euro 2020 winner is said to be interested in the move, but one complicating factor is Liverpool's reluctance to discuss a loan bid. Chiesa is available this summer, but it looks like the club are only interested in a permanent deal for a winger they signed for £12.5 million last summer. Milan, new contacts with Liverpool for the loan of Federico Chiesa, Orazio Accomando of DAZN writes on X. The former Juve player is open to the transfer, but the negotiations are not very simple because at the moment the Reds are not open to the loan. The interest is there and we will move forward. Liverpool are making serious moves in the transfer market, opening talks with AC Milan and considering a high-stakes race with Arsenal for a £70 million target. Meanwhile, an £80M rated star dreams of a Reds move that could link him with Florian Wirtz. Could Klopp's side be preparing for a major summer shake-up? Stay tuned for more updates on LFC Transfer HQ, transfer moves, player signings, and latest news. Don't miss subscribe for more LFC Transfer HQ news. Our last news is he'd be incredible with Wirtz, £80 million star dreaming of signing for Liverpool. Liverpool plan on defending their newly claimed Premier League title next season, having defied expectations to dominantly dethrone Manchester City after 4 years, brushing injury-hit Arsenal aside in the race for the top spot. Few expected Arne Slot's side to challenge this year, having just been dealt the bitter blow of Jurgen Klopp's departure, the iconic manager stepping down after nearly 9 years at the helm. Football can be fickle, however, and the detractors will be out in force come autumn, waiting for the Merseysiders to stumble. That's why FSG have moved incisively to back their head coach and strengthen a number of areas. Liverpool's fullback berths have been shored up, even with Trent Alexander-Arnold now playing in Real Madrid's white jersey, and Florian Wirtz is on the brink of signing for the English Giants. Negotiations with Bayer Leverkusen have dragged on a bit, but all parties expect Wirtz to sign for the Anfield side, and for a British record £120 million fee at that. And there's even more still to come. Liverpool's summer transfer plans. Wirtz is a one-of-a-kind attacking midfielder, regarded by sports media professional Christian Nyari to be a truly generational talent. However, he alone won't restore the equilibrium of Liverpool's frontline. Darwin Núñez is planning to leave, as per Fabrizio Romano, and Liverpool are doing due diligence on a number of strikers, the likes of which include Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike and Benjamin Sesko of RB Leipzig. Victor Osimhen's name has also been mentioned. Liverpool, furthermore, could lose one of their major attacking cogs, Luis Diaz, who is being courted by Barcelona and Saudi side Al Nassr. Barcelona have already seen an approach rebuffed. Should Diaz, who is entering the second-to-last year of his contract, leave, Liverpool will need to source a replacement, and they might just have found the man for the job. Liverpool plotting move for Premier League star. As per Team Talk, Liverpool are considering making their move for Newcastle United wide forward Anthony Gordon, who has been valued at £80M. The winger is said to be extremely happy at St James Park, although he would be very keen on returning to Merseyside, with Liverpool confident of striking a deal, despite the lack of club-to-club contact with the Magpies as yet. It feels unlikely Gordon would arrive if Diaz stays put, but this could be a neat replacement for a 28-year-old who appears open to leaving, especially since, for Gordon, it would be a homecoming, having left Liverpool's academy aged 11. Liverpool will continue to prepare their offer until Diaz's future is resolved, but should the Colombian leave, the Magpies ace is the top target. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's transfer update. But the transfer window never sleeps, and neither do we. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest news.